Today, I'm going to show you how you can remotely control your Google TV device, such as an ONN box or a Thomson box, etc., just using your phone or your tablet. Now, you don't need to sideload any apps on your phone or tablets. In some cases, if you've got an Android phone or a tablet, then you might not even need to load an app on there altogether. It's probably already installed. Don't forget to like this video, share it, and subscribe to my channel. Doing these three things help us make more great videos for you. Now, this is great, for instance, if you've lost your remote or the batteries have run out or you just simply need an extra remote. But where I really find it come into its own is the keyboard on here. You no longer have to use the on-screen keyboard. So let me just show you. I'm going to go into a web browser. These are the most difficult things to use on a TV. And what I want to do is I want to put my web address in up the top just there. Quite a long address. So as you can see on the phone, as I've gone into wherever I can type, it has actually changed and it's now showing the web address and an on-screen keyboard. So I can delete out whatever's in there and I can type in my web address for my website. And as you can see, it is just so much easier than typing it in on the on-screen keyboard. This is handy also if you've got usernames and passwords or playlists to put in there, because you can also copy and paste as well, which is really handy. So I'm just going to tap search just on the keyboard, and there you go. As you can see, my website has come up straight away. Now, other buttons we've got on the remote is we've got a back button. We've got a home button to take you home. You've got mute, you've got volume down and volume up. You've also got a button there to turn your phone into a voice remote, which is very, very handy. You've also got, just in the settings, let's just tap settings there, you've got two different types of controls. You've got the D-pad control, which is this just here, or you've got swipe control, where you can use it a bit like the touchpad on a laptop. You can just swipe up and down and left and right. So you can choose whatever is easiest for you. Now, if you have a Android phone, then you've also got the benefit here. I don't know if you can see that there, but if I tap on the little arrow facing downwards next to the device name, you've also got Find My Remote. So if you tap that, the remote, after a few seconds, will start making a noise. There we go. And I've found it. So you can just push a button on the remote to cancel that. So that's really, really handy. So how do you get this app? If you've got an Android phone or tablet, then what I would say is, first of all, just swipe up or down from the top of the screen and just search your apps. Just tap into search apps and then just type in there Google space TV. And then if you get an icon for Google TV, then just simply tap on it. If you can't find a Google TV, then go into the Play Store on your phone and then go into search and then search for it. So I'm just going to type in Google space TV and then press the magnifying glass on the keyboard, and then hopefully you should see Google TV there. Now, mine's got update because I've already got it installed, or yours might have open if it's already installed. But if it's not installed, then it will have install where mine says update. And all you got to do is tap install or open, and then if it says install, it will start installing like mine is. Might take a few minutes, so just be patient with it. And then once it's installed, then you should find the app somewhere on your main screen. So all you got to do then is just have a look for it, or you can go into search apps at the top there and search for it like I did. And as you type in Google, it should then come up. Now, if you've got an iPhone or an iPad, then you probably won't have it pre-installed, but it's worth having a look for it. So just swipe down and just type in the search Google space TV, and there we go. It hasn't come up, but I've actually got something at the top of the screen, Google TV, and I've got a get just over there. You can't see that here, but I've got a get just there. But if you don't get that, then you want to go into App Store. That's the blue and white icon. And then you want to hit search, just the bottom right there. And then in games, apps, stores and more, you want to tap in there and you want to type Google space TV. And then you want to tap Google TV just at the top there. And then you want to find this one just here that says Google TV, watch movies and TV. So tap get just to the right of it. Sorry, it's not really that clear on this phone here. So there it is just there. That logo just there. Tap get. And then that will download and it will install or follow any instructions on your phone screen. And once it's installed, you can hit open just there on the screen, or you can just search for it in your icons and tap to open. So when you first open it, it should ask you who do you want to sign in as. So just tap continue if that's correct, or change the username by tapping on the arrow. So mine's okay. I'm just going to continue. All you do is just tap continue, which is in that white box there. Select the services that you want to use and then tap done. And you can select whether or not you want to allow notifications. I'm going to say don't allow emails and notifications and tap done. And then if it asks you to find devices on local networks, then just tap allow. And then there we go. It says there are 2 TVs nearby on mine. So I can tap the 2 TVs nearby or 1 TV nearby and select the TV that I want to remotely control. There we go. Mine's the 270. And then on the screen of the device, let's just bring that up. You'll see there is a code just there. And I just type that code into the boxes just here. And then just tap pair. And there you go. That's now paired. And I can then just tap the remote just at the bottom of the screen, just on my phone. And there we go. It's now acting as a remote control. I hope you liked this video, and if you did, consider hitting that thanks button and making a donation to this channel. Or if you can't do that, then have a look in the description down below. We've got some great links down there for you to various things, including my Amazon shop, which contains all the things I love at the moment on Amazon: Fire TV sticks, Fire TV cubes, and VPNs. Buying, subscribing and donating really does help support this channel. It helps me to be able to dedicate more time to spend researching to bring you these great videos. And whilst you're at my YouTube channel, why not stick around? I've got thousands of other videos for you right here, right now, covering all sorts of subjects. Hopefully whilst you're here, you're going to find something to educate you, entertain you, amuse you, and maybe even save you some time and money. And if you do see any videos that you think your friends, your family or your work colleagues might like to see, then please don't forget to share these videos on your social media timelines. You can check me out on X. I'm at CWTEK. You can also check out my website. It's cwtek.co.uk. Thanks for watching, and speak to you again soon.